Ishu Boyne and Gunnar in the house, back with another bang-on video where, ladies and gentlemen, Baird Leno has spoken about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He says, I'm very happy that he's now on my team and that the other keepers are in the bad position I was in at Leverkusen. I think he's the best striker in the Premier League. I'm so happy that he is our captain. Well, moving on, Edu Gaspar has spoken about Gabriel Martinelli. He says, they linked my name a lot with Martinelli's. Even Klopp gave an interview congratulating us for the great hiring and stuff, but it is very important to emphasize that in football nobody does anything alone. Being very honest, the Martinelli project was not for the short term, it was a little for the longer term, but 100% merit of the athlete. In the preseason he started scoring, filling his eyes. Unai said he was going to be a player. He is a focused, hardworking boy from a good family. He likes to learn, so be it. May these profiles be more successful. Let's see. Well, I would want him to be super successful and not just successful. Let's see how that will turn out for Arsenal. Well, moving on. Arsenal are again linked with, Unai Nunez, because Unai Nunez is supposed to be, Arsenal long-term admirers of him. And the problem is 30 million euros is the price that Bilbao are demanding. But the problem is that Arsenal could lean towards Axel Disasi. He's actually quite more reasonably priced at 15 million euros. Well, here's the big news. Lucas Torreira's agent speaks to TMW, says that the player would like to return to Italy. Pablo Bentancur, Torreira's agent, says, I will have to speak to Arsenal. The player would love to return to Italy, but it must be acknowledged that Arsenal treated him very well and behaved great. Really, really. Oh my God, Lucas Torreira leaving, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be huge. I must say that it's not something really bad. But, I mean, come on, Lucas. Seriously, bro? Something like this happened last time, and you know what? The same Pablo Bentancur came out and refuted what he actually wanted to say. I mean, this is BS, man. Moving on. Robin Van Persie has revealed he will left Arsenal for Manchester United as he wanted to play for a team that knew how to win. He says, Ferguson made the difference for me in my choice to choose Manchester United because of the way he manages. The stories I heard, because of the players that were there. I really wanted to win. When I look at that team of Ryan Giggs, Michael Carrick, Paul Scholes, Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, they were all winners. They won it all. I was in that period of my life where I felt like a winner, but I wasn't, so I had to win. Well, moving on. Arsenal star Mesut Ozil has revealed the inspiration behind his famous chop shot. Well, he bounces his shot off the floor as opposed to a conventional chip shot, and it has proved successful on numerous occasions. He says, if I'm running in front of the goal and the goalkeeper is jumping like that, sometimes if you make a chip, the defender can run and clear it. If you chip the ball, it'll go slowly to the goal. If you do it like this, it's still a chip but quicker. If you do it like this with power, so the ball is going over the goalkeeper, don't forget they are always jumping to the left or right. If you show them you will shoot and they're jumping, they will never expect that. Well, moving on. Well, Pablo Bentancur, let's see what he'll say tomorrow. Moving on. Arsenal starlet Joe Willock has hinted that there is no other club he would love to play rather than for Arsenal. He says, playing for Arsenal is a dream come true. It is my childhood club and a club that I'd loved ever since I could play football. To play for the first team is amazing, and I can't wait until we are winning trophies again and we are shining at the top. Well, Arsenal are reportedly looking to snare Adrien Rabiot away from Juventus at the end of the season with Mikel Arteta, a huge fan of the midfielder, a 25-year-old who joined the old lady last summer after running his contract down at Paris Saint-Germain, looks set to leave the Serie A side after just 24 games. Well, moving on. Gary Neville has paid tribute to Arsenal's 2003-2004 Invincibles, revealing that they forced Manchester United to change their tactics. The former Old Trafford ace said, I think to be fair, you always think you're going to lose a game in the Premier League, a game that cashes you out. To keep your concentration and focus for a whole season to go unbeaten is so special. The Invincibles team were a brilliant team, so difficult to play against. There's not many teams who made Manchester United to change the way they play, but that team made us change the way we play. We had to adapt to them because they were so good. Well, moving on. Arsenal's Thomas Partey transfer plan could be boosted by huge Chelsea and Juventus deal. Well, the huge financial cost of missing out on matchday revenue for a year will further limit the spending powers of the Premier League sides. and they will not want to buy or sell, which makes swap deals a potential intriguing opinion. And one such big deal would be Jorginho from Chelsea to Juventus and Miralem Pjanic from Juventus to Chelsea, and that could give a bigger idea of why Thomas Partey could come to Arsenal, because 43.6 million pounds buyout clause. The player is waiting at the Atletico Madrid stadium so that he could come to the Emirates, because the transfer budget will be dramatically lower than previously expected. So let's see how Arsenal do it. Well, moving on, Arsenal plot a bargain £2 million transfer of Basel centre-back Ere Komat, but face battle with Galatasaray. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm going to give you a bigger news, a huge news. So if you guys can listen to it, it will be really, really helpful. Well, talking about a certain amount of news that Unai Emery was recently interviewed, and I would really like to go to the depth of it, but it would really take a different video because it's a huge interview. Probably I'll come up with everything that Unai Emery said in his recent interview about Arsenal and about Arsenal's players, how exactly, if Arsenal helped him, shielded him or not. Well, you'll come to know in my next video. But here's the last part. Timo Werner currently wants Liverpool or RB Leipzig stay. He spoke to Klopp already, and Manchester United plus FC Barcelona. But the problem is his clause this summer is 60 million euros. But in 2021, it would be 40 million euros. In 2022, it would be 25 million euros. And it ends June 15th every single year. But the problem is Liverpool are not planning any major business during the crisis. So sorry, Timo Werner, it's not going to happen. And you must wait, and definitely wait. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views, news, and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what do you got to do? Subscribe, because we are too close to reach 4,000 subscribers. Thanks to you guys, and it was just you guys that this everything is happening. So please help me reach 4,000 subscribers. I guess we are just 14 away. So let's gather 14 Arsenal fans who could subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.